Played a really good Michigan team today. We to have a chance to beat them. We got to play better than what we played today. We had our opportunities. Obviously it's disconcerting that they shot 53% from the field. But I look at it, and one of the things we wanted to do is try to guard the three-point line. I thought we did a good job of that. They made 5 out of 15. The second thing we talked about was taking care of the ball. And ironically, when we cut it to, I think it was a 2-possession game there, and maybe 3, 2 different times late, we had a couple live ball turnovers that led to breakouts that you can't guard or defend. You can't guard 1-on-nothing layups. And that pushed it back up to 3 to 4 possessions instead of 2 to 3. That happened 2 different times. I thought those were 2 critical moments in the game where maybe we had a chance. The crowd was getting into the game. We were fighting. I did think our guys fought. I do. I thought they fought. I thought we practiced well coming into the game. I thought we practiced really well. I thought they executed the game plan well, especially for about the first 30 minutes. We got out of kilter a little bit when we got behind, started pressing a little bit and gambling and trying some different things to create some more possessions. But, overall, I thought our effort was pretty good. Obviously we'll watch the film. Biggest thing that we've got to do is understand that when things aren't going well for us on the offensive end, you cannot tie your mindset mentally to that, especially on the defensive end. I thought we did that a little bit. We got to get a little bit tougher mentally. We'll take a look at the film and address some of those things. Tomorrow we'll take the day off. I thought the guys played hard, get their bodies back, practice 2 more days. Heading into the game at Michigan State, and just keep trying to get a little bit better every day. That's how we've approached it. That's not going to change. We're going to keep doing that. Give Michigan a lot of credit. They executed well. They're the #1 offensive efficiency team in the country, and you break down or you just make one mistake, whether it's how you guard a wide pin down or you're not level with the screen, or they exploit it like that. They got a lot of weapons out there. Having said that, I did think there was quite a few things that we could have controlled that we didn't. We've got to make a few more shots. I mean, our guys know that. They're aware of that. I thought our quality of shot was really good. Really good. Thought we had some great looks. Thought we got some things that we wanted to get in preparation for the game, and we just missed a couple of them. But again, I'm more concerned with, how we defend when things aren't going well or are going well on the offensive end. We got to be a little bit more unconditional at that end of the floor.
We'll take questions for DJ and Nana before we continue with Coach.
DJ, talk about staying with it. Coach just mentioned the resolve you guys are showing when shots aren't falling. How do you stay at it when you aren't getting the results you want as far as ball going in the basket?
We just have to be mature. Just do all the other things. We can't let that affect us on the other end of the court. And there's a lot of guys that play a lot of games, a lot of minutes for us. So we should be used to it, and we have to worry about making the next play.
They had a little stretch there at the end of the first half. They stretched it out. How much that hurt you, DJ? You think they were able to get up to 8 at halfway?
Well, it's a 40-minute game. At the same time, we spotted them a couple of points starting the second half. We made some bonehead plays, but we try to do whatever we can to make a run. But like Coach said, we broke down a few times on defense, and they exposed us a couple of times.
And do you get the feeling that Coach Beeline just mentioned to us that it's just a matter of time that shots are going to fall? Do you guys feel that way? Encouraged that what you're doing is going to get you some results?
Yeah, we have some great shooters on the team, and one thing with shooters, you just gotta keep shooting the ball. You can't get down on yourself. You have to have confidence, and it's eventually gonna knock down. It's all about what we done on the defensive end. That's the one consistent thing we gotta keep doing. And when we play well defensively, we often tend to have runouts, better transition, and we have more opportunities on offense. So it's all about defensive end. We got to stay focused on that. We gave them. I think we played well at times, but we just gave them. There's too good of an offensive team to give them that many opportunities to score. So we kind of suffered that way. But overall, I just think going to the future, just all about focus on defensive end, because we have great shooters. They're eventually gonna fall.
TJ, Coach was talking about some of the turnovers that kind of unforced. Why do you think those are happening? Some of the passes that are kind of sailing.
Guys are trying to make plays. You can't always hit the home run. We got to count on other guys to make plays as well. Some plays we just kind of force. We got to rely on other guys to make plays as well. That's basically it.
DJ, Coach talks a lot about getting better every day, and you guys took a big step at Nebraska. Do you still feel like even though the result wasn't there today, that you guys are still making those steps?
It comes from in practice. You get better in practice. We had a few days to get better after Nebraska. I think we got better. We did a good job preparing for tonight, but they executed better than us tonight, and they was a better team.
Yeah, you wound up on Burke quite a bit. What were you trying to do when you were one-on-one with him, when you were guarding him?
Just trying to stay in front of him, try and force him to take tough tough shots. So that was just the game plan. Just don't let him get by you. Try and contain him, because when he tries to get by you, not only does he have the ability to score, he has the ability to dish out to his teammates who are also great players. So the main thing was just to contain him, to keep him in front.
DJ, you're in a run of 5 games where the opponent might be all ranked. How do you guys handle that and keep from getting overwhelmed by that?
We're gonna prepare for every team the same way. It's a good league. We knew that coming in. It's the start of a Big Ten season. We're gonna prepare the same way, and keep our chins up, get better in practice, get prepared for Michigan State.
Anything else for the players? Okay, we'll let them go and continue here with questions for Coach.
I guess I'll kind of follow up on the question I asked DJ. Do you still feel like these guys?
I do. Yeah, I think we're getting better. I do think we're getting better. I thought we practiced really well. Three really, really, really good practices. I thought our mind and heart was in the right place today. I thought we did a pretty good job on Burke. I thought we rebounded it pretty well. We were switching some things. Guys competed in that regard. I thought the live ball turnovers, as I mentioned, Marcus late when we tried to make a little bit of a run, hurt us. And then, Herb kind of said it. I mean, you got to throw a couple in. I mean, we're in here all diagnosing this and that and looking at the stat sheet. I mean, we had some good looks today. We did. I thought we executed really well for the first 30 minutes, and we got what we wanted, and we didn't make enough of them. They did. That's where they deserve credit. I mean, they shot 53% from the field, and when you make a mistake defensively, they made you pay, and they scored. We put them in some situations where I thought we had an advantage, and we didn't convert nearly enough of them. And I think we can. We're capable. We know that. We've seen that. But again, as Nana said, I'm more concerned with what you can control. We missed a couple layups. You can't do that against a team like Michigan, as good as they are. You can't miss layups, have live ball turnovers where you get sloppy and it leads to, breakouts on 1-on-0 and 2-on-1s. Those are the things we got to control and minimize. And I thought when we didn't, that's when the game kind of got away from us a little bit at the end.
On that note, Tyler had some good looks. How concerning is the run that he's in?
Well, I mean, obviously, I thought he had good looks. I thought Paul had some good looks. I thought Richardson had some good looks. I thought Abrams had some good looks. I mean, I thought we had some good looks. It's not just Tyler. Tyler works really hard. Works extra all the time. You just got to stay with it. That's his job. That's what he does. And he had some good looks tonight, and they didn't go in.
Sam McLaurin had probably his best game since he's been here as an Atlanta. Talk a little about his physical.
I will say this, and I love Sam, but I think my gut tells me when we watch this film, Sam will be a little disappointed, not from the standpoint of the stat sheet. You look at the stat sheet, you can say in some areas he had his best game. But I thought Sam, I really have a high regard for Sam's intelligence and ability to execute our defense. And I thought tonight, I think we'll look at the film, and he wasn't on his P's and Q's like normal. And certainly I'm not saying it's him why they shot 53%, but, he fell for a shot fake. I mean, he didn't jump to the ball on a back screen that led to a layup. And you can say, well, some other guys did, but Sam's usually very exceptional with those things. Exceptional like lights out defender. And today he just made some mistakes on some execution stuff defensively that I'm sure he'd like to have back, because I know Sam holds himself to the same high standard that we do. Having said that, 5 offensive rebounds shows his activity on the glass. I did think he played hard and competed. I thought he did some good things. We threw the ball into him a couple more times, and he converted down there. Those are all good. But we got to have him. He's our, I like to call him our Kevin Garnett on defense, where he's communicating, he sees everything, he covers things up, and I didn't think he had it there tonight. From a stat sheet perspective, though, other than the 4 turnovers, he did some good things.
How good is this Michigan team?
I think they're really good. Obviously, they're really good. They got a lot of weapons. And Burke, we tried to make him earn it tonight. I thought we did a pretty good job of that, but some other guys hurt us. Stauskas was terrific. Glenn Robinson made plays. I thought they got a lot of weapons out there, Marcus.
You talk about mentally compartmentalizing this stretch you have coming up, but how do you approach that how tough is that when they might look at the schedule and to see ranked team after ranked team?
I don't know, Shane. I think part of it is they like that. Today they were, I could tell at shoot-around, they were excited, man. We came out that way. I thought we came out just as strong as we did to start the Nebraska game today. I thought we were really locked in and really ready to play and had great energy. And our guys like challenges, we've played, a lot of good teams, and so I think they like that, to be honest with you. They love challenges. We've got some challenges coming up in our league every night. It's one of those deals where it just is what it is. They know that. It's part of the reason you come to Illinois. And, our next one's Michigan State.
John, Joseph Bertrand doesn't seem as assertive maybe as he was early in the year. Just what's kind of going on with him?
I thought he was okay today. I thought, he played whatever. He played 19 minutes. He was 2 for 4 from the field. I thought he was okay. I don't know if I necessarily agree. I'm not trying to, but I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. I thought he was okay. I thought he was pretty aggressive. I thought he was locked in. I thought he defended pretty well. I thought he defended really well Tuesday night in the Nebraska game. I think he's making some strides there. Obviously, he didn't get as many field goal attempts tonight, Jeremy. As many there, but we'll take a look at it. I thought we shared the ball pretty well in the first half. I thought we really moved it. We made the extra pass, and then we just didn't convert some of them, but. We'll take a look at it, because I do think Joe being aggressive is important, and he's a big part of our team.
What about the defensive switches? A lot of the times you had a guard on one of their big men. Were there too many switches going on?
No, I thought it was good. Our guys did a good job there. I thought it really was. I thought it was good. The rebounding ended up being. Actually, we ended up having we out rebounded them. So that was my big concern with doing it, and that worked out okay. And, I think, I thought our bigs did a really good job of guarding Burke. I didn't think we were physical enough on some blockouts early, where there were mismatched blockout situations where guards were matched up on bigs and they had to keep them off the glass. I thought that happened to us a couple times. We just got to be a little bit more physical there and do a better job on those.
Anything else for Coach?
Thanks, guys.